What's good, Washington fans? Meant to make this video earlier, but I'm just making it now when I can. A lot of news today for the Washington football team. We are hosting Charles Leno, the left tackle from the Chicago Bears, and Bobby McCain, the free safety slash corner, free safety slash nickel or slot corner. Bobby McCain from the Dolphins. He was released today, I think. And Charles Leno was a cap. Both of these guys were cap casualties, both veteran players who have been pretty solid in the NFL. Charles Leno was a 7th round pick, and he's been a starter for like the last 30 games. He made the Pro Bowl in 2018, left tackle out of Chicago. We did pick up Cornelius Lucas last year out of Chicago, so it looks like we really watched a lot of Bears tape. It looks like Ron Rivera and company, they watched the Bears a lot. Charles Leno, 6'3", 307 pounds, 29 years old. Like I said, was a 7th round pick. Made the Pro Bowl in 2018. He was a cap casualty. The Bears drafted Tevin Jenkins, so it looks like they're going with younger talent instead of having this guy. So I think we can get him for a minimum deal. He's started 16 games for the past, since 2016 he's played, since 2015 he's played in 16 games. So this guy is super, super durable. Listening to some Bears fans, they called him a human turnstile, kind of like we did with Eric Flowers, but he's been up and down. You look at his Pro Football Focus grades, he was pretty solid. He wasn't bad. He's not gonna wow you, but as a depth piece, he wouldn't be a bad sign. Like I said, for a veteran minimum deal, which is probably what he's gonna get. He's not gonna get a lot of money, after being released from the Bears and not having the best season in 2019 or in 2020. Last year, look at his numbers. He had 1,088 snaps, only 5 sacks allowed, which is not bad. 6 penalties, and had a 74.6 Pro Football Focus grade. So he's been pretty durable. Now you look at the trajectory of our offensive line. We did draft Sam Cosmi in the 2nd round. We do have Cornelius Lucas still on our roster, who played pretty well last year, who was ranked 12th out of 36 left tackles last year by Pro Football Focus. Cornelius Lucas was solid in my opinion. I think he's going to compete for the starting position. I think if I had to bet money, I think he would be our day 1 starter at left tackle. I think he would beat out Sam Cosmi. They're saying that Sam Cosmi still needs some seasoning, which is normal for a rookie left tackle. And then a right tackle, of course, Morgan Moses is the starter. And then behind him is David Sharp. Now, Sam Cosmi did play right tackle in college and in high school, played guard as well. So he's versatile. You can switch him around too. So like I said, Morgan Moses, in my previous videos, Morgan Moses has been a little injury prone. So, if he does go down, we don't have to play David Sharp. We can play Sam Cosmi at right tackle. And then our backup left tackle would be Charles Leno Jr. from the Bears. So that wouldn't be bad. Looking up some other numbers from him. So weeks 1 through 9 last year, he was the 48th ranked offensive tackle. And then weeks 10 through 17, he was the 9th ranked offensive tackle. So the first couple of weeks he was bad, blocking for Mitch Trubisky. And then towards the end of the season, the second half of the year, he played a lot better. And the Bears made a playoff run. They made a good playoff stretch. Everybody says Trubisky's so bad, but they made it to the playoffs. So I can't hate on that. He said 30 of his 43 pressures allowed last season came in the first 9 games. So he played a lot better in the second half. So he can come in and compete. Had 6 penalties last year. Like I said, 5 sacks allowed, which he was tied for 12th in sacks allowed. Tied for 13th in penalties. So he's, like I said, he's 29 years old. He had a plus 74.9 grade, a Pro Football Focus grade in 2020. And has made 80 starts since 2015. So those are some good numbers for Charles Leno. Now let's get to Bobby McCain, who has some familiarity with Eric Stokes, who worked with the Dolphins when they drafted him. He's drafted as a cornerback out of Memphis. Charles Leno went to Boise State. Bobby McCain was a 4th round pick out of Memphis. And some people say he plays better at corner, but he could play free safety for the Washington football team. You look at Pro Football Focus, how they graded him as a slot cornerback in 2017. He had a Pro Football Focus grade of 76.4, and then in the last 2 seasons as a free safety, he had a 62.1 grade and a 63.6 grade. So ever since the coach for the Dolphins, they asked him to play free safety instead of corner. So he can play slot, which is definitely a need for us too. Free safety is a huge need, a true free safety, and corner is definitely a need in my opinion as well. I do like Jimmy Moreland, but we could definitely use some more depth at that position for sure. We just don't have a true free safety. I do like DeShazer Everett. I do like Jeremy Reeves. DeShazer Everett's more of a strong safety, but Bobby McCain Out of Miami, got released today. He was a former 5th-round pick. Out of Memphis, he's been pretty durable too. He played kind of up and down with the durability. He played all 16 games last year. Had 5 pass deflections, and 1 interception. The year before that, he played in 9 games, started 8 games, had 2 picks, and had 3 pass deflections. And then you look at his advanced numbers as well. Last year, he allowed a 62.5% completion percentage, which is pretty solid, and a 64.3 passer rating allowed at free safety. So a lot of Dolphins fans were pretty upset. Now they did say that he does miss some tackles here and there, but the guy plays with heart, plays with energy, and he was a team captain, so he fits the culture what Ron Rivera is looking for as a team captain. Versatility as well. Like I said, he could play corner and could play safety as well. So looking at him for depth, he might even come in and start. We'll see how the competition goes with that. A lot of people were pointing towards Trey Boston. Some people said Malik Hooker. But like I said, like I'm saying before in other videos that I've talked about before as well, Ron Rivera, when he brings guys in for visits, doesn't really play around. He usually brings these guys with intention to sign these guys. So I would say it's about an 80% to 90% chance that we see these guys sign like a 1-year or 2-year deal on Monday. Adam Humphries, we brought him in. We instantly signed him. Last year, Dontrell Inman, we brought him in for a visit. We didn't play around. Ron didn't play around. He ended up signing him as well. So, Brian Flores is his name. Brian Flores, the Dolphins coach, ended up playing Bobby McCain at safety instead of corner. So I think Bobby McCain, you could play him at corner as well. So Bobby McCain was drafted by the Dolphins when current Washington Football Senior Director of Player Personnel Eric Stokes was the Dolphins' assistant general manager. Stokes had some great things to say about McCain back in 2015. And then another article says, Bobby McCain, who moved from cornerback to safety 2 seasons ago after Flores' arrival in Miami, McCain, who has said he has never felt totally comfortable in the position, has done a solid job as a defensive communicator, but has lacked big playability and rarely forces any turnovers. Last year, he had just 5 pass breakups, including 4 deflections and 1 interception. Miami saved $5.6 million once they release Bobby McCain before June 1st, and $6.4 million if it does so after June 1st. So I think they did designate him as a June 1st cut. His contract was a 4-year, $27 million deal. So they brought in Javon Holland, and it looked like the Dolphins are going to end up signing Malik Hooker. So that's why they released Bobby McCain. Him playing behind this D line as well, I think he would be solid. So he would be a good pickup. It's not a pickup that I'm just going crazy about that we signed, but I think honestly he would be a good pickup for the Washington Football Team. And him playing behind this D line, and now we got Jamin Davis, a guy that can run sideline to sideline. Another good nugget from John Conn. He says Rivera's 2015 defense excelled with Kurt Coleman at free safety. He wasn't a big time safety, but he was a leader and had his best season behind a terrific front seven. So that's kind of the formula that we're looking for here with Bobby McCain, a team captain, a team player, a culture guy. Looks like a lot of Dolphins fans and teammates really like this guy a lot. So I wouldn't be mad at either signing. I think there would be some good depth competition signings. Like I said, nothing to go crazy about, like when I was happy about when we signed Diami Brown or when we signed Curtis Samuel. So, but these guys could definitely help and contribute to this team and definitely bolster this offensive line. I thought we were done with the tackle position after drafting Sam Cosmi. But Ron really is looking for depth here, and what's his name? Charles Leno could definitely add some depth and some beef to this offensive line. So if guys get hurt, another guy can step up and it wouldn't drop off. So a lot of depth, a lot of competition here. Bobby McCain is a guy that can run sideline here, and like I said, he could play corner as well. So these would be some good pickups. So we'll see what happens. All right, you guys, hail to the football team. Peace. Also, running back Kerryon Johnson got released, so that's another guy. Who knows? We could try to bring him in too. So let me know what you guys think. I know we have Jared Patterson and Peyton Barber and Lamar Miller, but you never know. He was a 2nd-round pick before. So I'm also thinking about doing some lunchtime live streams. I haven't been able to really live stream in the afternoon and the evenings like I used to. So you guys let me know what you guys think. I'm going to try to do some lives during lunch at least once a week or every other week for about 30 minutes. So stay tuned for that. Probably on Thursdays. That's what I'm probably going to do. So make sure you guys hit the notification bell. Hail to the football team. Peace.